Stuart, what are you doing back? Have you still got your 2 options? I thought your operation was over. We said we wouldn't be seeing any more bluebirds because Operation Kingfisher has finished. Has something changed?
Yeah, it's starting to get rough here.
Oh my God, what's going on here? 4 trucks. I never expected that.
You've not even got your camera today.
No, I'm cameraless. I'll have to drive round him. What's he stop there for? Is Kingfisher back on then? Are we slow walking these then? Fantastic.
No spontaneous ones. But
I want a spontaneous one. That'll make a change. So Operation Kingfisher's back on, yes?
Thank you. Might be. 7 minutes past 9, that's your 20 minutes stay.
Well, I'll have it if he doesn't want it. It's a grand day for it. Yes, I thought we wouldn't be seeing you again. Somebody said no more bluebibs because operation's over. Did Third Energy change your mind? What happened?
You just gotta get some more stuff up.
More stuff? Well, it never ends, does it? I've just had a walk round the back. They're emptying the propagant towers. Silica sand you're moving today.
Silica sand?
Yes. It's cheap, they should have just bin it.
What, and that's what's in those towers?
Yes. Propagant towers.
I've just sat down.
Get my good side.
I've just sat down with my needle and thread.
Are we done yet?
And they said I was coming back.
You've not even done it.
I just sat down with a needle and thread.
Yes. You put it in your locker, didn't you? I don't need to bother about that till October. That's what you thought, isn't it?
I did, yes.
So why are they wasting more of your time? 700,000 the last log of costs on this.
Well, for people like you that seem to want spontaneous slow walks all the time.
Well, we just want them gone.
Well, you're just delaying them all the time, aren't you, by standing in the road?
Well, it drives up the cost, and I think they're slightly skint now. Are they paying your contribution? You should just give them 2 options: frack off or frack off. It looks like Operation Kingfisher. It must be back on. Are you back on Operation Kingfisher?
Well,
I didn't think it was over, you know. They keep lying. It's a dishonest industry. I don't think they could afford to keep the kit on there. Well, the locals will be happy to see the twin towers going. One's a bit wonky anyway. I think it might fall over when they empty it. If it falls, yes. Yes.
I'm sure we'll be able to watch it on YouTube.
Yes, over and over again. You just sit there and press replay on YouTube. They won't tell us if Operation Kingfisher's back on yet. How long is it going to last for this time? Is it till October?
We're not here for long. No.
We're going to need more wood if we're here till October, you know.
And another tea van.
And a bigger toilet. We got rid of one, we were ready for going. It's a good sign, you see, when you were ready for going, your toilet's disappeared. That's a Mesher, Smith. He's doing well for himself, Eddie, nowadays.
It's nice to see the jokes haven't changed.
Are we halfway up the hill yet? You get to hear them all again in October. I'll learn 1 or 2 new ones just for you. They had Eddie Izzard on that, you know. He was on Watchdog. Kept repeating his jokes. I want a different 5-step appeal. And the 2 options they've got to go. There should be some fairer options. We will facilitate your peaceful protest. The missing one, you know, they've got 5 of those things to hook up onto, and you need some flatbeds for all the propagant bags. So that's going to leave one of the pumps on there. It's a lovely day for it though. Did they pull you off important police work to do this?
Yeah.
What were you doing? Shuffling papers?
Shuffling papers, yeah.
Yeah, that's further down.
Were you wondering what to do with the next 20 minutes when you got the call?
Down the corridor very slowly.
Yes, just like old times.
Just lost idea now, so I don't know if you're going to make it the back one to come through.
Are you back on Operation Kingfisher then, or is this a different name?
Who knows?
What did he just call you up and say, I'm going to jump
North
it?
Yorkshire Police press officer will make a comment. Yes, I'm sure they'll give us the usual PR.
Well, they've not lined the road today, so it's not really Operation Kingfisher, is it?
What will you have it be called, Stephen?
I can think of a few choice words.
What, Operation Crash Dive or Operation Bankruptcy? We're going bankrupt, so we need to scarper. Sorry about the damage. They really didn't want to empty those towers. I mean, they've been at it for a couple of days now. It's all sand that's, you know, so they must have planned to do something with the sand, so just pump it into the ground. Yeah, you see all that on the foot.
It's like the 2 front features that you said.
Well, that one's wonky. The one on the right.
Is that what the dismantling guys, the towers?
Yeah.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah. They're just emptying the sand. Those 2 cranes are just shifting bags across, ready for. They must have flatbeds in later. These will be towing the pumps off that are lined up at the back.
Right.
But you'll have some more lorries coming in later for getting the bags off.
You know more about them, okay.
Yes, we've had a look.
Yeah.
We'll get good at this, you know. When we've got a few hundred wells, we'll know all about it. Yeah. Well, the pushing on in Blackpool, I mean, that's the one to watch. I mean, that's the biggest frack pad on the planet. So yeah.
They're pressing you out.
Yeah. So 60 laterals they plan on that. I mean, the first one caused...
What's going on there? What's going on over there at the minute then? Is that fracking happening over there now?
No, they've not got the okay either, right? But they're building the largest frack pad. They've drilled down, right? So it's, you know, they're getting the boreholes in, and then it's back to Greg Clark to sign off fracking there. But
Right.
Quadrilla's already done it a couple of times back in 2011.
You guys going over there, really? Or you just...
I've got no plans to go black pad. There's a fair amount of people over there already. They've got a big contingent there. They've got about 5 camps. And it's all on a main road. It's not like you can just park on a verge like this. I've been over like.
Is that like the police with Manchester Police? Manchester Police as well?
They drafted the Welsh police in. They had Cumbria. There was a big share thing, and well, it's banned in Wales, so they weren't too happy when the Police Crime Commissioner found out that the officers were getting shipped over to Blackpool to facilitate that. But yeah, we'll see what damage they cause in Blackpool and listen to this next one, because it looks like that's going to be the first one next. The minute they drilled the well, they breached an artesian aquifer, and the water in Blackpool started turning brown, which is great. Great news. They're not even fracked yet. Yeah, it's nothing to do with the drilling. Yeah.
Earthquake, no, nothing to do.
I had a chat with John Dewar when he was up here, and like he was saying, oh yeah, a bunch of cowboys, they've done an and it's never good when you breach an artesian aquifer. So he was describing what was actually going on. Said he wouldn't make the same mistakes, and he hasn't.
An artesian well, but my last bit of course through, and the water would come up. Where you turn it, and the water would come up. Right, saying that's an artesian well.
Maybe a well, like, you know, but an artesian aquifer.
I don't know aquifer, but an artesian well.
Yeah, maybe it goes round, yeah.
Screw thing, and it brought the water up the corkscrew. That makes sense.
Yeah. Grand designs, those. I think they'll make a comeback, things like that, the little water turbines and that, they can generate a lot of... If you've got flowing water, you should be able... I've seen the aqueducts and things like that where they have a screw and they can raise the level of the water by doing that. It's Eddie, look, it's Eddie.
I have to say, when I stayed in Blackpool a few years back, I don't recall the water being that clean back then.
I grew up in Blackpool, let's say, it's very polluted, but it was generally the seawater, like they've got like, you know, sewage just